What's up, artists? Today we're going to keep working on our jellyfish buddies. Last time we were here, we made the hood or the bell of our jellyfish, so that's his body. Today we're going to be working on the tentacles and the oral arms. To do this, we are going to need a few things. We are going to need coffee filters, some markers in different colors than what I colored the body, so I'm picking other colors, and I'm going to eventually need some water and a brush. So let's get started. The very first thing that I'm going to do with my coffee filter is I'm going to flip it over and lay it flat so it's easy for me to color on, whichever direction works. Now, you're not going to get it perfect. That's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to add color with the markers. We'll make sure that we get nice thick lines. If your marker seems like it's running out of ink, like this one is, please pick a different one. You want some really dark colored markers. Ooh, see, that one's better. So I'm just going to color my entire coffee filter. I can use a variety of different lines and colors. I'm going to go ahead and color this whole thing real quick. Okay, once it's colored, now you might say, Miss Santellen, you didn't get rid of all your scribble ghosts. That's okay for this project, because what we're going to do is we are going to take a little bit of water and we're going to paint it onto our coffee filter, and we're going to make our colors bleed together. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this all the way with water. Now, once it's wet, I need to stop. If I overpaint, it will tear. I'm just going to get it all the way wet real quick. So you can see that this is very wet and my colors have blended together and that I've got some leftover on the table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up, I'm going to put it somewhere to dry, and I'm going to wipe off my table and show you what's next. Okay, the coffee filter I just colored, those are going to become the tentacles, but I have to wait for it to dry before I cut it into tentacles. However, my oral arms are white, so I can go ahead and cut this one. What we are going to do is we are going to cut in a spiral to create our oral arms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from one edge and I'm going to start to cut in a circle shape, but I'm never going to cut anything off. I'm just going to keep going in a circle all the way around. My scissors are never going to come through and cut all the way through, and my hand is just slowly spinning this around. Gotta be very careful with what I'm doing to make sure that I'm not accidentally cutting through anything. Okay, and then I'm going to stop. So if I put it all back together, you can see how I've cut in a spiral shape. Okay. So all I did was go around and around. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut off this very end part. Need that. And then I'm going to take my really long strip and I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces. So now I've got 2 pieces to make the oral arms to go onto my jellyfish. To attach my oral arms to my jellyfish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2 arms, I'm going to find an end piece, I'm going to put them together, and then on the inside of my bowl, I'm going to stick the oral arms right down in the middle. I'm going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to put the piece of tape there. Now I've got the arms on my jellyfish. So this is what your jellyfish will look like when your oral arms are attached. They hang down from the middle. Next, we're going to attach the tentacles.